Welcome everybody to a brand new Let's Play! Yay! Oh yes! And once again we have yet another RPG. I know some of you are thinking, well, you really don't like RPGs that much, do you? And that is true. However, this is one of the few exceptions to that rule, for various reasons, as I will get into as we play the game. I only purchased this game actually a few months ago, and I was actually pleasantly surprised by it, which is totally cool. The main story is not really that bad at all. It has aspects of both, being somewhat linear in the sense that you always, you have a pretty good idea where you're supposed to go next, but there's a big exploratory part of it, so it kind of satisfies both that way, which is pretty sweet. Music's not that bad. And one great thing about this game is there is a ton of post-game content. Like, there are people who have, like, close to 1,000 hours on their file and still haven't done everything there is to do in this game. I'm going to be exploring on some of that, but obviously due to the length of the game, it is absolutely pretty much impossible to do every single last thing in this game. But I will be going through most of the highlights of the post-game content when we get there, but we have the main story to go through first. So welcome everybody to Let's Play Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. Oh yes. So let's create a new adventure log. Now obviously this game, being a DS game, is in split screen, and I will be handling it in a similar fashion to I did with Chrono Trigger, in that I'm constantly going to be shifting screens. Unfortunately, this one I'm going to have to be changing them a lot more often, so please bear with me on that. I know it's probably going to get annoying, but can't really get around that. One really sweet thing about this game is your characters are completely customizable. Well, obviously there are limitations, but obviously you can play as male or female, and you can change your, your body type, your hairstyle, yada yada yada. You know what the top screen says. So we're gonna be a female of just average height, which is what the body type is. Gonna go through the hairstyles real quick here, and we're gonna pick this one. We'll go through the hair colors real quick so you can see them. It's just easier to show them on the top. Obviously you can press the L and R buttons to rotate your character so you can see them from all angles, which is pretty sweet. Fortunately you can't change their outfit right now. Alright, so now we get our hair color set up. I'm pretty much going to put my characters the same way I actually played it in the DS version. Well, my cartridge anyway. Yay, anime face! We're gonna go with that eye. And we can select our skin tones here. So I'm gonna go with the white. And before anyone calls me racist or anything like that, because I know some people are dicks like that. I myself, if you see me, I am very pasty white. very white. My legs practically glow in the dark because they never see the light of day. And I'm sorry, I'm rambling here and not showing off the colors properly. Should I go with green or purple? I'm gonna go with green. I went with purple in my console file, but... And I'm gonna go with my usual name. Yay! Start my adventure with this character? Yes, I will. Oh, looky! I got wings! Yeah, there are a couple religious parallels in this game. Thankfully they're not in your face in there. I wouldn't say subtle, but the game is certainly not in your face about it, so... Which is really great. Intro. Ooh, spooky! Hello? Is anybody there? If you're there, say something. Show yourself. Yeah, bad voice acting, I know. Thus the voices of the mortals plead, ever hopeful of proof of our existence. For how long now have we watched over their realm? For how long have we Celestrians existed? Shooting star! Now, for some reason, the music here lags a lot. I don't really have this problem in the rest of the games, but there's no really way I can fix it. I've already tried, so for that I apologize. A doggy and a horsey, and what a quaint little village here. Fish biting? Nope, guess not. Oh, looky! So we're a guardian of this village, I guess. So this guy right here is Aquila, and we are his apprentice. And this town is apparently called Angel Falls. Oh, his spidey 10 senses tingling. So we have Erin with 2 N's. And her grandpa. Is that a cucumber carrying a spear? What the hell, game? Okay, your tongue hanging out is not gonna make me take you seriously. Fly, my pretties, fly! I just spat on my screen. Okay, and here we have our first battle. I'm not gonna go through the battle mechanics just yet because this is pretty much a scripted battle. And you're not gonna lose this fight, so even though you're only level 1, your little partner Aquila is level 20, and he'll beat the crap out of everything. Is that a wooden sword I have in my hand? You ever notice that in games? Why is it always like wooden swords? The worst you can do with someone is maybe give them a bruise or a splinter. Wow, I didn't get a treasure chest, which I have done like the past 18 different test runs. Okay, laggy music, you can stop now. Indeed, and we're standing right here. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Couldn't you just walk up and shake my hand? But I guess since we're semi-transparent, they can't see us. Ooh, benevolence! Ooh, it's shiny! And it's apparently a crystallization of their gratitude, which I guess is kind of cool. I love how we have such little chibi wings, oh. So we're going back home to the observatory, as it's apparently called. High above the clouds, I guess. Whoa, that place is huge! Did you have to put the church bells? Really, game? And you couldn't really see it because of the split screen aspect, but a closer up version of the observatory, as it's seen there, covers both screens at the startup. So we get a report to Apis Major. And he's gonna just ditch us. Oh. Now, it should be noted that this track right here is called Heaven's Prayer. It is my favorite song in the game. And we have a locked door. Yeah, that's what the exclamation point above our head says. It means we can do something there. Be it like, you know, open a chest, or open a door, or examine something, and this little smiley icon means you can talk to people. What we're gonna do is he says, and report to Apis Major first, as after I talk to people in the courtyard here. Yeah, and they're just pretty much telling me you're an idiot. I'm not supposed to be out here just yet, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, if you haven't guessed already, we, with our little wings and halo, we are a Celestrian, and we're charged with protecting over the mortals in the land down below. Hello there, Apis Major. How are you doing? What made you think I forgot you? Oops, so apparently that was our first real task. Sure! Yes, we have. It's shiny and in my hands. So we have to offer it to the World Tree Yggdrasil, and I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. That's what she said? No, I'm kidding. So apparently our goal is we help the mortals. And in return we get benevolence, which we offer up to the tree. Okay? But before we do that, that's how you get there, by the way, we're gonna take some time to talk to some people around here. So we can learn a little bit more about our quest and stuff like that. It's not required, but I'm going to show it off. Because, you know, this is somewhat a fairly new game here. So not a lot of people really know about it. This right here, I'm going to shift to the top screen for a second there. That symbol right above this green dot, which represents me. And it's also very handy that we have pre-drawn out maps for all the areas, which makes navigating much easier. This is a church. This is where you actually save your game. And it's the only place you can actually make a hard copy of your save. It's not like other games where you're going to save wherever the heck you want. You can make a quick save anywhere, any time. However, once you restore that quick save, that quick save file is deleted. So it's not like you can, you know, quick save and reset if need be. If you want to, you know, abuse something where you lose and you want to go back to your last save, it has to be a hard copy at the church. So in this case it's the prayer room, but there are churches everywhere else. Okay, so we can confess, which is saving. Divination will tell us how many more experience points we need to get to the next level, which is free to do that. Benediction removes curses from you. You're not really going to see much of that in this game, but that's pretty what it does. And in other churches, there will be other options later on in the game, which I'll go through when we get there. But for now, we're going to save. And we save our adventure log. And will I continue? Yes, I will. Now you can actually change the color of your little dot. Obviously, yeah. You can press X to get the menu, and we can see our inventory. Obviously, each character, right now we only have us, can carry I think it's 10 different items. Which is the only way you can use items in battles. They have to be equipped on a person, or you have an item bag. And you can switch between the two. Important items, now I want to get back there. There's not very much. Oh, we have benevolence, and we can actually see it. I didn't even know you could do that. These are basically key items in the game. There are very few of them. We have our equipment. Obviously we have nothing right now. You can either select each one from the list right here, or just select any of them, and the top screen will show you which it is equipable by, and the basic stats of the item. Obviously the icons on the right there show you which class it can be equipable by. Some, obviously, as you can see, only 3 of the 6 are highlighted. There are 12 different classes in the game, 6 of which can be accessed, for the most part, throughout any point in the game, once we get to get more party members. We'll be able to select from more of those. And 6 of them that need quests to unlock. The ones on the top there, just going from left to right, top to bottom, there's the minstrel. Actually, is that, yeah, whatever. No, that's the first one is the warrior. Sorry. The next one to the right of that is the priest, and there's the mage, the martial artist, the thief, and then the minstrel. That's what I was looking at. Look, they're at the corner. I'm like looking at the bottom right and at the top left for some reason. Oy, dumbass me. Okay, so obviously the ones that are highlighted are the ones that can, the classes that can equip that. And the bottom here, we can sit here and we can rotate and look at ourselves and whee, spin around. And obviously, you have unlimited slots in your equipment menu. Once you obviously fill it out, it will shift to the next page, so you don't ever have to worry about selling your equipment because you're out of room. That is awesome. I believe your inventory is also infinite. You can only carry 99 of each individual items, but I don't think there's a max limit on how many different items you can carry. So obviously, if we had any other weapons, they'd be listed here. And we have shields, helmets, armors, gloves, pants, boots, and accessories. And we can sort them by name, by type, yada yada yada. But since we have nothing else to equip, there's no point in doing that. Attributes is basically shows details of your stats. So when you see at the top, just shows us what I just showed you in the equipment screen, and the bottom is going to show us the actual stats. Yeah. I believe the bottom left corner box there, I think that's reserved for spells, which we don't have any yet. And we don't have any spells, yeah, non-battle spells or abilities. As if you have any, some spells can only be used, or abilities can only be used in battle. Some of them can be used anytime outside of battle, and this is where you would find them. Things like healing or teleporting to different places and things like that. That's where you'd find them. Battle records we do not have access to yet. In the miscellaneous menu, you can heal all, which case your highest power healer will use their magic healing spells and to heal your entire party from wherever it is to full HP in the most efficient manner possible. Because some healing spells use more MP, but heal a certain amount. Tactics, we can change if we want to be in the, of course we have to be in the front row, and we cannot change this, where this dash is, we cannot change that for our hero at the time, but we can change our lovely color, which is going to change our dot on the top of the screen there. We're going to be purple. It doesn't really matter, it's just going to make things a little bit easier when we actually have more party members. So you can differentiate between them easily on both screens, which is pretty cool. Party tricks! Ooh! I'm gonna just assign a couple random ones here. Actually, no. Clap, and then... Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to assign a bunch of random ones here. How this works, and it's more for fun than anything else, although a couple quests will ask you to do this. What you want to do is you want to hold B, and you'll see we now have a little menu that appears. And if you press up, we're going to do an air punch. If you left, we can act surprised, and if right, we're going to clap. And for the down one, you can assign up to 4 commands for that, in which case you'll do however many you put there in successive order like that. So that's kind of just neat. It's just something that's fun to do. Profile settings. And we can just have details for ourselves. This is more for multiplayer. Yes, there is multiplayer in this game, which is awesome. I'm not going to bother with this stuff right now, but yeah, basically it's for If you do multiplayer and canvas with other guests, this is the information they will be able to see. You can change the volume, which I'm not going to do. Or you can do quick save, which I already went to a little bit earlier. So yay! Alright, that's about all we have for now. I'm sorry this episode went a little bit long, but hopefully you guys are aware of the basic game mechanics now, more of which I will go into as we actually experience them. And then next time, we'll go around the observatory talking to people, learn a little bit more about our environment and all that, and then after that, we will present our benevolent lessons to the tree, and then we'll see what happens. See you later, guys.